An Arizona elected official is in jail and charged with more than 60 felonies for allegedly running a multi-state adoption scheme. Prosecutors say Paul Petersen preyed on pregnant women from the Marshall Islands in the Pacific and lured them to the U.S. He allegedly promised them up to $10,000 to give up their babies for adoption. Nikki Battiste is looking into this story. Nikki, what did you learn?
Anthony, good morning. Well, so far, 13 families have filed a lawsuit against Petersen in the hope that their pending adoptions are completed legally and ethically. Petersen's alleged scheme involved more than 70 adoptions, where each family paid up to $40,000 for the process.
The commoditization of children is simply evil.
Officials from several states strongly condemn the alleged multi-million-dollar adoption scheme that unraveled this week. Prosecutors in Utah, Arkansas, and Arizona charged Maricopa County Assessor Paul Petersen and his associate Linwood Jeanette on felony counts, including human smuggling, sale of a child, and fraud.
This case was unique in that it was a large-scale adoption fraud scheme.
Since 2015, the pair allegedly flew as many as 70 expecting mothers over 5,000 miles to the U.S., months or even days before giving birth, and promised them as much as $10,000 for putting their children up for adoption. State officials say the women were crammed into houses, sometimes with little to no prenatal care.
Many of these mothers describe their ordeal as being treated like property. Make no mistake, this case is the purest form of human trafficking.
On Tuesday, investigators found 8 pregnant women in raids of Petersen's Arizona properties. Several more are waiting to give birth in Utah. Prosecutors in Arizona say Petersen also scammed the state's Medicaid system to get the mothers free health care, potentially costing taxpayers more than $800,000. Mark Brnovich is Arizona's Attorney General.
And what you have here is allegations where a public official took advantage of the system and basically used vulnerable people in order to enrich themselves.
I think greed is what destroyed him.
One mother paid Petersen about $32,000 to adopt her son.
We didn't know. If we knew, we honestly would have not adopted our son.
An attorney for Petersen disputed the charges and defended his client's actions as proper business practices. Linwood Jeanette has not immediately been available for comment. State officials say families who have adopted children from Petersen have nothing to worry about. Those adoptions will not be undone, and that is the little bit of good news in this.
So, I mean, imagine hearing a parent say, we didn't know if we wouldn't have adopted our son.
Yeah, I know.
What that's doing to families, yeah.
How did authorities even find out about this?
So a state trooper said he was first alerted by a friend who had become suspicious of Petersen's adoption service. So someone had come forward. Petersen, in just one state, faces more than 300 years in prison.
Oh, all right, Nikki, thank you very much.